What's up, BJPenn.com? I'm Marshal Carper. I'm an MMA journalist, and I actually just completed my first book. It just hit shelves a few weeks ago. It's called The Cauliflower Chronicles. You may have seen it floating around on book reviews and stuff like that. I lived in Hilo, Hawaii for about 6 months and trained at the BJ Penn MMA Academy, and I had a lot of adventures and misadventures on the Big Island with fighters and people that live there. It was a pretty crazy experience. Did a lot of things I didn't expect to get involved in, and it was a pretty crazy story. But I wanted to share with you one little story that's actually in the book that people get a pretty big kick out of, either hearing it from me or reading it in the book. And it's actually how I got choked unconscious by Jay Penn. And Jay Penn's BJ Penn's oldest brother. He's one of the primary instructors at the BJ Penn Academy. Great guy, incredible teacher. I spent most of my mat time with Jay. Also spent a lot of time with Hanato Verissimo, another instructor at the BJ Penn Academy. And what I always tried to do is I snuck in early for a jiu-jitsu class. And on this one occasion, I snuck in early, and Jay was there working out with a brown belt that was training there at the time, and he invited me to roll with him. So I was definitely going to jump on that opportunity. So we're rolling, and he normally took it pretty easy on me, and kind of let me work my game because I was a white belt at the time, didn't really have much to offer in terms of offense. And I was in his half guard, and I was kneeling, I was sitting up, and he had my lapel kind of pulled across my neck a little bit, and it was uncomfortable, but I didn't feel like I was in any danger. And I was just thinking to myself, I gotta stay calm, gotta keep my wits about me. I really gotta work through this to show Jay that I can work hard and that I'm not just gonna quit because something's a little bit painful. And I was really bent on impressing him by trying to be tough. So I'm working through his half guard, and then for an instant it was like I lost focus. I forgot what I was doing. I didn't know where I was, and I looked around me, and there's kind of like this weird like fog around my vision, and I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing? It's like, I'm grappling. So I got back trying to clear his leg to pass his half guard, and then Jay says, "Good morning," and I was like, what is he talking about? What? Because he talks a lot of trash when he rolls. He always likes to make fun of you a little bit. And I was like, what are you talking about? Good morning. I don't get it. So I just kept rolling, didn't really think about it. My mouth kind of tasted like pennies, and I thought that was strange, but I just kept rolling. And then he says, "You fell asleep." I said, No, I didn't fall asleep. He goes, "Yeah, you fell asleep. You were sitting in my guard, upright. Your head was rolled back. You were snoring, and even though you were unconscious, you were still fighting off my leg." And he got a pretty good laugh out of that, and he made fun of me about it for a while. He made fun of me about a lot of things because I'm a pretty easy target that way. So that's one of my favorite stories from the academy. There's a bunch more, and most of them are in the book, and that story's in the book as well. If you want the longer version, I met a lot of great people when I was training there. If you like more stories, want more of a taste of what's in the book before you get it, go to my website, marshaldcarper.com. There's a bunch of articles there. There's our interview I did with BJ when I was there, and there's also interviews with fighters like Pawai Suganuma, Mike Ina, Ross Ebenez, some local guys that train on the Big Island. They have very promising talents and very promising careers. So if you want to check that out, go for it. If you want to pick up the book, Amazon.com is the cheapest place to do it, so I always recommend people pick it up there. Thanks for watching BJPenn.com, and I appreciate your time.